Hey, it's Robert here. If you're on this video, that means you're doing a little bit of research on Philip Johansen's seven-figure accelerator, and you want to know, is this program legitimate? Is it worth your time? And can this help you create potentially a full-time income online, allowing you to walk out of your 9 to 5 and live the lifestyle that you're looking to live, hopefully. So I'm going to give you my full review of this. I'm going to go over all the pros and cons, everything that you need to know. And if at any point in this video you want to see my #1 recommendation to create a full-time income online as a beginner, then you could check out my free training series that I have linked down below here, and that will take you right over to my channel where you can learn more step-by-step exactly what I do. So anyways, I'm going to go over everything that you need to know. So the seven-figure accelerator was created by this guy right here, Philip Johansen. He's been in the internet marketing space for a very long time, I believe well over a decade, and he's earned multiple seven figures online. And this is kind of the front end page that you're seeing right here that leads to a web class or webinar, right? So page right here, how one man who was 20K in debt, living in a basement, cracked the code to $25 million success online. So quite a massive number right there. But, hey, this is his own numbers that he's done. So, I guess good on him there. So, and this is without creating your own products, websites, or personally sell anything themselves. So you get to this page, it leads to a web class, and the webinars usually are around like 90 minutes on average. Some of them go to like 2 hours, but you can expect to go through a webinar that's about 90 minutes long. And then inside the web class, you will discover complete breakdown of the fully automated done-for-you business model that generates 7 figures per month on autopilot. You don't need sales, marketing, or any technical skills to fire your boss or pay off debt. And then it pretty much goes over how to leverage insanely viral traffic, which is short form videos is kind of what is the main strategy that he goes over. And then the #1 rule right there. So this kind of goes a little bit deeper into, Philip Johansen, his sort of backstory. And he goes over this in the webinar as well. But when you go through the webinar, he's going to go over #1, his backstory, the business model that he uses, and then he explains the sort of how the done-for-you system works. So the idea is you get into the program and then you get to pretty much replicate the entire funnel that he has built up. So you get to pretty much replicate this page and you get to go through the exact program. And the cost to get started inside of the seven-figure accelerator, and I'm going to actually kind of break this down here just so you can kind of get an idea. So the seven-figure accelerator, when you go through the webinar, you get 90 minutes or so of free information, and then it'll lead to a pitch at the end. It's usually how webinars work. And so the cost to get started with Philip Johansen's program is, on the front end, it is $2,497 to get into his program. And he has like a few different payment options as well, like where you can kind of get in for $1,000 and then, you pay that on like a 3-month installment. But generally speaking, to get in, it's around $2,497 to get into the program. And so when you start going through the information, there will be upsells along the way where if you want to dive deeper into additional trainings that you can then expect, to see some other like higher ticket programs on the end. So it kind of has like sort of this ascension model. And if you are familiar with programs like, Legendary Marketer or Super Affiliate Network, then you are familiar with this type of format right here. It has upsells along the way, but it goes up to around at least 10K or more. I mean, that's kind of what you can expect there. So it is a bit pricey, especially for someone if you are, let's say, starting out from complete scratch. And so for that reason, this probably wouldn't be the best option for someone who's just starting out online, but I would say this is more for someone who you've been online for some time. Maybe you want to have another income stream of high ticket income, and you already have some experience doing marketing online. Like how to do short form videos, how to do like SEO, how to like chat with people one-on-one and follow like a proven script, and know how to do like a lot of that type of stuff. Then in that case, you would have an advantage with this program and you are likely going to do well with a program like this. But if you're starting out from complete scratch, understand that even with the training that Philip Johansen is giving you, it is going to take quite a bit of time to get the ball rolling. So in this case, this training focuses primarily on short form videos, so that would be TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, Facebook Reels as well. And these platforms, you can go viral pretty quickly. You can get a ton of views. You can get a lot of traffic to your link. But the thing that a lot of people don't tell you, especially when it comes to like high ticket programs like this, even if you have a lot of traffic going to your link, understand that the quality of traffic matters quite a lot, especially when it comes to high ticket programs, because you could have like 1,000 clicks go to your link, right? But if you are getting in front of people who, let's say, for example, don't happen to have, thousands of dollars to invest in this program, well, then that traffic isn't really your ideal audience. And so what I've noticed personally, doing TikTok myself and also comparing this to other traffic methods that I've used, like YouTube SEO and even Facebook to an extent, the traffic quality that you get is a lot higher on platforms like YouTube and Facebook because you can get in front of people that have like a higher budget to invest. And so that's the thing that you really have to kind of work out. You have to understand how to get in front of people that are going to have the money to invest in a program like this. And also considering that it's a high ticket amount that you're investing in, you're going to need to get quite a few sales in the door in order for you to get in profit. The benefit is once you are in profit, there's no other payments that you have to worry about once you've already like bought everything. This is all like one-time products that they have, but because it is a high ticket amount, it is more of a risk that you would be taking if you were to jump into a program like this. The other thing that I should mention is in regards to the refund policy, there are no refunds with this program. So once you have bought in, there is no option of like, let's say a week later, you decide, hey, I don't really feel comfortable doing this. Unfortunately, there is not an option to get a refund. And that is something that I've noticed with a lot of higher ticket programs. It's very similar with like another one that I know is similar to this is like Zach Crawford's program, which I believe he was one of Zach Crawford's students. I think that program also, there are no refunds in that one as well. So just something to be aware of. But if you have the experience and you feel confident going in and you have the budget and you're like, okay, I have a massive following, I know how to, get lots of traffic, then you probably would do very well in this program. Otherwise, if you're starting out from complete scratch and if you're on this video right now and you want to see a much more newbie friendly way to get started without having to invest thousands into a program up front, then I do have a free training series down below and you can get access to that. It's right on my YouTube channel. When you click on the first link down below, it'll just direct you right to the first video. And then you could also check out the #1 affiliate program that I promote as well. So that's completely up to you if you want to, check that out. I'm going to have both the link to this series as well as the #1 affiliate program that I promote as well. That'll be like the other link right down below. And that focuses more on helping you build a monthly recurring income. So I've always been a huge proponent of focusing on programs that pay monthly recurring because every sale that you get can pay you for several months and even years to come down the road. So, something that I've always been a huge fan of. And, nothing against high ticket, but, in my case, I've noticed that there's a lot of high ticket programs that are high ticket kind of more for the sake of being high ticket, so just something to be aware of. Philip Johansen's trainings are pretty good from what I've seen, but yeah, I prefer focusing more on ones that are like at a lower amount where you can get in and then you can start building up like a recurring income, for example. So that being said, if you found value in this video, if you found this helpful, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Give us a thumbs up if you found this helpful. If you have any questions, you could drop them down below. Otherwise, if you want to check out my #1 recommendation, you can start it online. You can get access to that in the description as well. That being said, take care and see you on the inside.